O mighty lava-dispensing machine of many metals, you have proven useful to the conception of aftermath. But your presence is no longer required, and your purpose no longer relevant. With the power vested in me, and by will of the Quintropolis gods, I now rid this world of your existence. Begone! Now, you may be wondering, well, that machine was the means of getting to and from the farm. Well, that's true, which is why I feel it's time to build a proper array of pathways. But first, we need iron. Well, here's a problem. I've identified the problem, so some of the items that are ascending the tower, they fall backwards. Thankfully, this looks like a relatively easy fix. Alas, it is, and I can now move on with my life. Yes, so happy I now have enough iron to make an anvil. Well, this sucks. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to turn this entire roof into sort of our base, or kind of the base on top of the Guardian Farm. This is going to be what we use for Aftermath, and so I'm trying to make it somewhat appealing. I recognize that my design choices aren't 100% coherent. Coherency, however, is not exactly my goal. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, Guardians won't be able to spawn accurately or as well because it's exposed to the sun. Well, there's going to be a roof. Alright, so this is the little area that I dug out here at Candyland. That's really all I have to say about that. Just wanted to show it to you. Oh dear. That's the first time I actually got that, by the way. I feel like that's important to note. What in the hell? Bye-bye. I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out exactly what block I wanted to put here. So, gray. That doesn't look terrible, does it? Alright, we need some more lighting around these parts. Nothing like some cliche hanging lights, right? Alright, this is our completed lobby, if you will, of our aftermath. Now I just need to fix up sort of the top area here. Alright, so now we need to work on this platform down here. We want to get transportation to and from the top and the bottom. Now, my thought is to have vertical. I want to do vertical transportation. So, glass tubing, you'll fall down, and then you'll be able to go back up via water elevator. I need cacti. Story of my life. Bye-bye. Just for a little bit of contrast to the light blue. So this is kind of how I want the tubes. You can see here. I'm going to enclose the whole area, and you're just going to be able to jump right down. So I need to build these up here, just like this, and process of repetition from here, basically. I'm going to do the same here with this one. This is, of course, the chamber where you're going to throw the items for the nether portal. Okay. Alright, so that works. I need to open this up right here, too. I want to be able to throw items down into... Because remember, this activates our nether portal. So I want to be able to throw items in from down here, as well as up top. So I'm going to open this area, open this tube from here as well. Alright, so now we need a way to get back up. So I think I'm going to make the water elevator right here, kind of out. Mostly because I don't want all the tubes on the same sort of side. So we want to have a little bit of variance there. Alright, so that works. Now I just need to make it look a little bit less raw. Okay. Alright, so our machine is pretty much, it's getting there. We're definitely getting there. Next thing we need to work on is transportation, then from here all the way to our canopy over there. That's the final part of this, and something that I wanted to touch on at the end here. I'm thinking of doing an underwater tunnel right here. I think that's really the best way to do this, because our canopy is, after all, underground. I want to break it out here, and it'll have to be diagonal a little bit, and just, crash it right into our like maybe right here somewhere, where it just kind of opens up like a big gaping hole in the mountain. Is kind of the theme we're going for. It's right there in the corner. So we probably should make our platform right here, right off this corner. I think is a good place for the tube. Okay, so that's our little landing pad. We're going to break a hole out there, and the rest is just going to be continuing sort of the same way. We need a separate tubing for this fall. Hello. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Brings me back to the Aqua Lounge. So I have a temporary pathway here over to this area, just until we figure out, because we're gonna have to make a separate water elevator for the other side as well. So, but until we get that, I need this. You know, a little roof here. Okay, so there's this giant mound here that we're going to have to take care of because we have the water pathway curving at a diagonal angle. So we're... Okay, so this ravine is where I kind of broke into. Now was the beginning of my Savage quest a long time ago, several years ago, when I first discovered Stonewall. Came right into here. So that's really, really neat, I suppose. And this is not very far from the surface, as you can see here. Just a little staircase, and that's it. I'm not going to decorate it very much. I think keeping it very robust is a good idea. It kind of ties into the theme we're going for, so... I'm just going to leave it as is. Don't really care that much about it. Oh. What do we have here? Secret treasure? Wow, I suck. Oh, missed a few spots. What? Dear Quintropolis gods, what the hell is that? There's always something new now. Take a look at our beautifully completed underwater tunnel. Yay! Now I can actually get to and from Aftermath very, very quickly and easily without the hassle that is this ocean. I think it looks decent. I mean, that's all I can really ask for is decency. It's a nice place to view squid. Aha! Okay, there's a problem here. This is definitely a problem. So this thing is triggering very often. It just got... So it hasn't been working at all, basically. It stays on. Aha, I found out why. So these two slabs stacked like this acts as a full block, and what that does is it causes some conflicts here. So I'm glad we figured that out. So oh, well, whatever. Alright, so here's a thought. What if we have one of these sides as the water elevator? So just keep one side open for the drop and then have the other side the elevator. Make it, compact, easy, efficient. So we'll have the signs like this to keep the water flowing, to keep the water contained on one side. And there we have it. I think that works. Yeah. And there it is. Completed aftermath, sort of. There's our machine. A lot going on here. Hi there. What are you up to today? Okay. And our first run. Go, go, go. Oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. Great. No axe. It's funny, I actually wanted to build one of these on top of that giant hill in Stonewall's Mega Tega. But it's too warm, it's not going to work, so I have to build it here at the Ice Realms. That will make this my first actual construction here at the Ice Realms. It's nice, though. I like this place. It would be nice to have one of these sort of reliable sources of ice, even though I've never used regular ice in my life. Okay. By the way, this line of slabs here, that's going to prevent the ice from going all the way. It's going to keep those water sources so that when I break the ice, it'll just disperse evenly all the way back through. If you're wondering why I did that. Whew, alright, that project has definitely taken a toll on me. I'll tell you. Being here at Stonewall's really pushed my limits, and to be honest with you, I'm feeling very, very worn out, but I have to face some realities at some point. I've realized that Aftermath is just an escape. It's been a way for me to kind of get away from thinking about the reality that, yes, we are here because of circumstances. There is something lost. And to be honest with you, now that I'm so close to completing this project, I'm left reflecting on those same thoughts that I had when I came here. What am I missing out on? Or why am I really here? Or, is this going to become the rest of my life? Am I going to spend the rest of my life here? And, when I sit down and actually think about that, I think, no. Am I going to return back to my primitive ways and just survive? Is that going to be... Because that's exactly what I've been trying to push away, that idea that we're only meant to survive. And I think that with Aftermath I've proven that that's just not the way that I like to look at life. The life that the gods have provided. I cannot help but constantly think about what I've achieved at Starlight headquarters, and to be honest, I miss it. I actually miss Starlight headquarters. I want to go back.